Morning, Steve, your daily shaver. This morning I'm rocking still my sample of the Bay Rum Captain's Choice.
Real men shave their faces, real men shave their faces.
It's the only one that I really think is exceptional in the Captain's Choice one. I keep wanting to tell you that I loved them all and they're brilliant, so if it was a good price, I'd buy it. I'm killing me bore by I put in some sample and I'm trying to get rid of it from the bottom of and the upside is the more you break down leather, the better it gets. And one thing about a bore is, because I don't care about it, I really give it a hiding, and the result is even better leather. Absolutely brilliant leather. This bore's still as prickly as all hell, but amazing leather. You got to stick to a bore till you're breaking it in. Sometimes it can take a while. This morning, the Rockwell on the number 3 base plate and the MR5 handle. If you're looking for the best quality DE razor bang for buck, either this or the Mongoose would be my two choices. If you're prepared to pay more for blades, the Mongoose is a really good value, the aluminium Mongoose at $99. But the Rockwell, equally good. Really getting into my skin, just massage it in. So the one thing you do with bores that you don't do with other ones is you can mistreat them, honestly, and it's a different face feel because you mistreat them. I'm liking this Bay Rum. I might have to go and get this in the aftershave. I'm still rocking on my 5th shave the ASCO made by Lord. The blades are cheap in that they use thinner steel. It's only a little bit, but I can see where they saved money. The upside, they are sharp and good shavers. I've been told that Lord do good cheap gear, and I believe it. I'm looking, and the reason I'm trialling these is I'm looking for a good blade to include in my piff kits that isn't going to send me broke. There's no point in me giving someone a nice piff kit if I don't give them a good blade to go with it. Otherwise their shaving experience won't be as good as mine and they may not enjoy it as a hobby or something to do once a day, once a week. I don't care when people shave. As long as when they shave me piff kit. Still a heap of fantastic froth, incredible slickness. I mean, the more you whip this stuff, the better it gets. And there's still a bit in the bottom. That's how much, the amount I used was I considered minimal. It's a frother, it's a bubbler, it's a fantastic leatherer. Like I said, the only scent I really like in the Captain's Choice for me is their Bay Rum. Now, having said that, they can change the recipe on any scent at any time. So, you know, so as you can see, it's all over the place. It's not pretty. It's your typical bore. Drop it in that to help it dry and keep it shape. And it's set to one side. Thayers. Now some balm. I think some sterling well-dressed man is the right balm today. So it goes further if you're not too overly generous. Now some aftershave. Some woodsy Aramis will do the trick. Nice sandalwood. Smell like $1 million. Look like 20, smell like $1 million. Really enjoy the following things about my shave today. I'm coming to really appreciate this Bay Rum. Out of all the scents, it's the one that I like the best out of the Captain's Choice. As always, the Rockwell, perfect performer, and the Blade. The ASCO, cheap and cheerful. That's all I can say. I keep mentioning the fact it's thinner steel. As soon as you pick it up, it is just a thinner steel. But the edges seem fine, and keeping it clean, you know, they say don't clean your blades, get stuffed on the grown up. I can run with scissors. If I fall over, I hope someone else is in the way of them, but yeah. Don't clean your blade, you can cut your fingers. Well, I've cut my fingers. You learn not to cut your fingers, that's the point of being a grown up. But yeah, there's been no rust, I've been using it all week. Yeah, it's keeping its shape and its colour. I expected it to start deteriorating, and it hasn't. So for a cheap blade, there's ASCOs from Lord. For a cheap blade, these ASCOs from Lord, I bought a box of 100 for $8 Australian. So you're probably looking at near $5 US. They're a cheap blade if you're going to give it away. So if you're going to give them away, if you're going to put them in piff kits, put in a blade that's good enough, but doesn't cost you too much. I'm Stevie Daily Shaver, showing you how to pivot forward when you're on $1. I'm Stevie Daily Shaver, wishing you all the best of shaves. Good shaves and goodbye.
Bearded man, you think that you're so cool, but your face looks like a small marsupial.